I can't talk today, y'all, so bear with me. Hey y'all, we are back with another video. It is your fave Charlie. I have so much to update you guys on. Like, it's only been a week, but I feel like so much has happened within a week to where I gotta put my YouTube family up to game, babe. For one, I want to let you guys know that I am officially done with phlebotomy school, period. It was a very fast but long 5 weeks. I think because like our second class got rescheduled, so we were just going like, it was like first week and then skip and then second week, third week, fourth week, fifth week. But it was so much fun and I made 2 amazing friends. I feel like I made a lot more friends, but I really got like super close to 2, including my instructor, because my girl, love her down. That's my girl. But y'all, class was so fun. So in order to pass the course itself, you had to have 2 straight needle sticks and then 2 hand sticks. You had to use, you know, butterflies for the hands and then straight needles for the arms. I'll put some clips in here from my practical. My mother and my nephew was my 2 volunteers. And y'all, they clown so much. I'm gonna add the audio and everything because they clown so much. And
she's scared of a little needle. She's scared. Real quick, see? Bingo. Yeah. Call the ambulance. Somebody call the ambulance. My granny is passing out. Call the ambulance now.
that's so dramatic.
Please help. 911. She has no blood in her. There is no blood. It's clear blood.
Okay, hold it. But also, if you guys haven't noticed, my lens is a lot wider. I actually went on Amazon and got me a wide lens for my Sony ZV-1F, because if you have a Sony camera, then you know that camera be right here. It be all up your grill. Like, hello, back up. So I got a wide angle lens. I will tag it probably in my description box below, so you guys can, if you have a Sony and you're wanting to like upgrade your quality without having to like break the bank, this was very much an Amazon lens. If you got money and you want to do Sigma, then hey, do a Sigma lens. But me personally, I am slowly investing into my content creation career. So I went on Amazon and I got the adapter from Amazon as well as the lens from Amazon. Phlebotomy school was amazing. So like I was saying, the practical, you had to have 4 sticks. You had to have 2 sticks on each person. So 1 arm, 1 hand, and the next person 1 arm, 1 hand. And when it came down to it, they wanted you to still stick to the 2-stick rule unless your volunteer, you know, really was just like a trooper and didn't care. They wanted you to just pass. But personally, I don't think we should be going past the 2-stick rule. Even though our course is accelerated, I feel like we've learned a lot to know how to draw blood by now. The most you should be doing is just studying for the test. But I passed that. So whenever you finish your practical, that's when you get your certification saying that you finished the course. So I got mine from Phlebotomy Training Specialist. This is not an ad, no paid promo. I just love them down. So if you're in the Austin area and you want to start your career in the medical field, you don't know where to start, or you might want like an entry level career into the medical field, phlebotomy is a great starting point. You get to work in hospitals, clinics, blood banks, and you get to see if you even like being in the medical field without breaking the bank, like going to PA school, nursing school. So once you do your 4 sticks, that's when you automatically get this. Now I didn't get my email until I was done with the entire course as a whole, as far as after I took my national exam. So with the national exam, y'all, bitch, it was hard. Okay. If we're being 100% transparent, I took the NHCO national exam. You will need a national certification to work in any other state. So for me, all I need is this to work in Texas, and I'm good. I don't have to pass nor fail the national exam to get a job. As long as I have this showing that I had phlebotomy training, then that's all that matters. Yeah, the NHCO was hard. And I think it was hard because for me, I'm somebody that like, I can't study day of. Like, I can't. The most I studied was the order of draw, but I wasn't finna keep going over there and confusing myself. It's so funny, it went to the point where I'm taking the test and I'm like, Lord, if you love me, just circle the answer right now. And I kid you not, baby, God was circling A, B, C, and D. Like, hello? Lord, help. I need help. I will say a lot of the questions that I saw were more like scenario questions. Like if you are working in pediatrics and you have a 9-month-old infant that comes in for a heel stick, but the parent doesn't want you to do a heel stick, what would be the next, you know, alternative you would go into? Would you going with a finger stick, a capillary stick? Would you do a regular butterfly draw? Would you do a straight needle draw? Would you advise them to still do the heel stick? So a lot of it was just more so like scenarios. Somebody has a port on their right side, you know, where you drawing blood from, and somebody works out prior to coming to getting their blood drawn, or if they not work out, if they go for a run prior to coming to get their blood drawn, you know, do you ask them to reschedule, still draw their blood, cancel their appointment, stuff like that. And a lot of the stuff that you're gonna learn, you're gonna think that is common sense. And yes, it is common sense, but also you're going by the book. So you need to be answering the questions according to the book and not according to your own knowledge. A lot of the stuff that you will see in the test is by the book and not more so what you could do to still make it work. So just keep that in mind. Just answer the questions how you would answer it to HR or to, you know, the big bosses, the big dogs. But more importantly, I believed in myself. But more importantly than that, God loves me. And it's like sometimes, I learned about it in church the other day, that God waits until like you are completely defeated and like completely hopeless to like step in, like, all right, here I come. Because if you try to do it off of your own knowledge, your own strength, your own will, you will never get it done. But once you really give it up and put it all in God's hand, lay it at his feet, baby, can't nothing tarnish what God got in plan for you. Turn it off. Yes, so I also passed my NHCO National Certification Exam. Y'all see it, Big Charlesetta. Oh, y'all never knew my real name, huh? It really is an honor to have both of these up together, because I feel like when you pay that fee, the best thing you can do is lock in for your own sake. Because who wants to go to class and you're just lollygagging, you're not studying outside of class, and then you pay a little less than $1,000 and you have nothing to show for it other than you might be able to hit a vein every now and then. So for me, this means the world to me. They're literally next to my degree in my living room, but I bought them in here for this video so I can show you guys that your girl did it 2 times. I didn't just do it for the course, I also did it nationally. So that is a blessing that I've been, you know, I've been still trying to accept. Because sometimes it's hard to accept that things work out for you and not your friends, or things work out for you and not those that you know, you love, those around you. Encourage your friends. Don't be that friend that downplays their own greatness because your friends don't get to experience the same thing you experienced just yet. Because what's in God's plan for them will happen for them. But also, you got to understand that, and Pastor Mike Jr. said it the best, because when God starts to bless you, your friends should be happy, because that means that God is on their avenue. So their blessings are coming too, and vice versa. When God blesses your friends, you should be happy, because that means that God is on your avenue. He's on your block. He finna spin the beans. He driving that Billy Mateo like he don't love his life, even though he do love his life. Y'all, I am a phlebotomist. It still don't feel real. I'm still on a job search. I am just being patient and seeing what God has in store for me. That's all that matters for real. Because things that you think you want are the things that's like not even good for you. Also, you guys, I got a full face on, and I've never been on YouTube with my face done before. And I think that's just so crazy, because I don't even wear makeup. But y'all, I've been trying to get into like my grown woman era, because I am 24, turning 25 in January. And I feel like we all need to know how to do some kind of simple beat on our face. Like, hello? It's just that time. So I'm gonna show y'all what I use on my face. Like my step-by-steps and my products that I use that works best for me. Now, mind you, everybody's skin is different. I do have psoriasis. So with me having psoriasis, I have to make sure that my face is, you know, very much overly hydrated, so that my makeup doesn't start to like peel or anything. So let me show you guys what I use for my full beat. So number one, after, you know, having a clean face, of course, I like to use this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. this primer right here, it's the best base. Like, I feel like my makeup really sticks and it blends so seamlessly and smoothly because I'm a beginner with makeup, because I don't really wear makeup other than eyebrows and then lashes, because you know I'm a lash tech. But as far as like doing like my concealer, setting, foundation, all that other stuff, highlight, contour, blush, hello, that's a lot. No shade, no tea. I love the girls who get up every day and do this, but this is just hard. But I use this e.l.f. primer. They have a pink one too that has some kind of other ingredient in it, but this is just a regular, like the OG blue one, the Power Grip Primer. I think it's like $8 or 10. I think it's $10 at like Target, CVS, HEB, Walgreens. So get y'all one. After I do my base, the first thing that I focus on is my eyebrows. So I like to use this Maybelline Unstoppable Eyeliner Retractable Pen. And I have this in the shade, does it show the shade? The shade Espresso. So it is a darker brown. Me personally, I love our dark brown brow. I don't like the natural look. I like mine to look like makeup. If you're not like that, it's totally fine. But me personally, baby, I already have very thin, sparse brows. I don't need my makeup brows to look like my real brows. I need my brows to be given very much I have eyebrows on. When I do my eyebrows, I also like to use this e.l.f. Spoolie mascara wand to give myself that ombre effect in the front. And when I fill in my brows and everything and do my ombre, I like to use this e.l.f. clear mascara and brow gel. As you can see, that side, this side right here is the brow side. I haven't gotten over to the lash side. And this just makes sure that my eyebrows stay in place so that the brow hair isn't going down into my concealer or going up above my brow. Because no shade, no tea, but y'all need to fix that. I don't even do makeup, but y'all need to fix that because that's not cute. When it comes down to concealing my eyebrows underneath, I like a bright concealer. I like my brows to be looking like So I like to use this ultra creamy concealer from Tarte. And y'all, no shade, no tea, I've been seeing a whole bunch of TikToks about not getting shade matched at Sephora and stuff. I think I went to Ulta. I went to Ulta and got shade matched, but there was a guy there who shade matched me. This is in the shade Deep Sand 53S. And this literally feels like tape. Like it's called Shape Tape Ultra Creamy Concealer, and it literally feels like tape. Like it literally just. So I do it under my brows, under my eyes, right on the bridge of my nose, right in my T-zone up here, and then also on my chin to give it that brighter look. I don't use a brightening concealer. Some girls do, but because I'm also new to makeup, I don't want to do too much, and then I take a picture and it be giving Casper. Just saying, that's not cute. Just saying. I said I was shade matched at Ulta, and the guy recommended me to get this face tape by Tarte. And I love this. Like, he shade matched me real good. And this one is Rich Sand. So this is 59S. So my concealer isn't too many shades brighter, but it is brighter than my foundation because you don't want it to be looking all unison. After I go with my foundation, of course, is when I go ahead and start to conceal. At this point, my underbrows are already under my brows are already concealed, but I go ahead and I go in and I conceal under my eyes, my chin, bridge of my nose, and my T-zone. I like to sit for a little minute because I like mine. I feel like the longer you let your concealer sit is when your concealer really be giving like creamy, smooth, like blended for real. So I would say let it sit. I'm not saying 30 minutes because then it will start to like crack a little bit, but I will say, you know, maybe like 2-3 minutes. But while that's sitting, I like to go ahead and go in and contour my face. So I like to use Fenty Beauty's contour stick in the shade Espresso. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a Fenty junkie whenever Fenty first came out back when I was in high school, but we have to, you know, the older you get, you got to understand that, like, sometimes you just paying for the brand. And I love Fenty down, but, like, I'm not going to say it was Fenty. I'm pretty sure I went to Sephora and they shade matched me wrong. But I feel like sometimes certain brands don't have a good undertone for dark-skinned women. So I love Fenty down. I used to be a Fenty girl real bad, but now I just have the Fenty contour stick because she does have a very, very wide selection of different contours. As far as blending out my concealer, I like to just use regular sponge. This sponge I got, it came in a set with my Morphe Bacon Set Powder in the shade Translucent. And it also came with this Morphe mini continuous setting spray. So for me, this has lasted me a very long time because, again, I don't wear makeup for real. So having this really small translucent setting powder and also this mini Morphe spray, continuous setting spray, is like, I still got something in there. But I will say, when I get done with this one, I'm going to buy the one size, is that what it's called, that OS, the one size setting spray, because the girls on TikTok, they make up be eating down when they be using it. So I use this blender on this side to go under my eyes and to go ahead and blend the concealer in, as well as my chin area, the bridge of my nose, and my T-zone. So after everything is all blended in, my contours, where's my concealer, I like to go in with my Morphe setting powder. And I like to use these little e.l.f. Halo Glow Pinky Puffs. Like, how cute. And I literally bought them because they're pink. I'm gonna show you guys a brand new one because mine is a little dirty, but they are super, super cute. They're minis. So you put your little finger in here, and how cute, just to go ahead and, you know, boom, boom, boom. I love it. As far as my bronzer, I love Juvia's Place down. Like, what are we talking about? I use this bronzed Bronzy. Hello? I use this bronzed Bronzy in the shade Dark, and it looks like this. These are the two shades. And they're very, I will say, like, neutral tones for my face. They're not nothing too dark, nothing too light, but you can use this bronzer as eyeshadow. That's tea. As far as my blush, I use this Morphe Coppertunity. Ooh, they ate with that. Coppertunity Sculpting Powder Blush. And the shade looks like this. Just like that. It's real rosy. It's not too pink because I don't like looking like I'm just like, I mean, that's just not me. I need to mug, okay? I need to mug. So I put blush on my nose. He think that is so cute. Mona Leo, baby, how do you know to say that? How do you know, bro? But I use this on my nose and on my cheekbones as well. I'm really not a blush girly, but this blush eats down. And a lot that I bought, I was shade matched for. So I was also shade matched for this blush. That man at Ulta that be love you down. I don't know your name. I can't find my receipts because I bought this stuff a little minute ago. But I will say that man ate down when he shade matched you, baby. He saw a black Nubian queen, and he said, I ain't gonna play with her because she look like she people. Anyways, I also have this Morphe 2 Radiant 5 eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna show you guys the different shades. This is what it looks like. So this one right here is Beach Glitter. This one is Out on the Sand. The one in the middle is called Sun Kissed Glow. This one is Tan Lines, and this one is Sunbaked. Now, honestly, I love this Sunbaked color on my eyelid because it just eats down. One purchase that I did recently get was this e.l.f. It's like a little mini eyeshadow palette. I think this is very cute for like on the go travel, but also this is like one of those palettes you buy when like your original palette doesn't have all the shades that you need. And I literally bought this because it has a black shimmery shade in here. Let me show you guys. So it has that black shimmery shade at the end, but this shade right here eats down. I don't know what shade this is right here, but that's what I have on my eyelids right now. I use that brown shade. I normally go in with this black shimmery and I go under my eyes, But today I didn't want like that darker look. I wanted like a neutral beat. So I went in with that same brown that I used for my eyelids, and I went under my eyes, and I think it's cute. Now y'all, the real tea. As far as my brushes, I literally bought a brush set from Morphe. Am I saying that right? Morphe? I don't know. Oops. I literally bought a brush set from Morphe. I think I may have bought one of these brushes, maybe like outside of the kit. But it's giving this one. This one is silver. So yeah, this one came outside. This one is silver too. Okay, here we go. These ones came in the kit. These 5 brushes. I'm not gonna show y'all too much because it's not even nothing to really show y'all for real, because it's need to wash them. These 2 I bought outside of the kit as like, you know, a la carte, because I needed more brushes because these 5 wasn't gonna do it. I like to use this for my eyeshadow. And I like to use this one for more so like my bronzer, sometimes my blush, to like really pack it on. But this is like for my bronzer. I recently bought this brush. This is a smudge brush from e.l.f. just to like smudge under my eyes where my mascara is underneath, for like that darker look. For the part that I feel like everybody loved the most is the lip combo. The lip combo is down, okay? So I like to use my Juvia's Place lip liner in the shade Cocoa Latte. If you guys were here in the last video, then you already know, baby, I used this one. As well as my new go-to, my e.l.f. lip oil in the shade Jam Session Eats Down. And then for the more pinker look, my bottom lip, I like to use my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline. And of course, before I hit my lips, I like to do my setting spray. Like I said before, I really want to buy that OS one size. I hope I'm saying that right. I think it's called one size. But that OS setting spray from them when I finish this one. Because I feel like that one really eats down. But this one eats down too. So don't get it messed up. Sometimes, y'all, everybody's skin is different. And it is okay if you don't follow the trend. It is literally okay. Like, use what works for you. Girls be saying don't get shade matched. Baby, let me tell you something. If I was to go in there and shade match myself, I would be looking like a whole different person. That's just the real tea. So just make sure that you do what works for you. If you go into a place and you get shade matched and you see that it literally is not your shade, don't buy it. Duh. If somebody is using drugstore products, it does not mean they don't have money. That's just their preference. So don't feel bullied, pressured to go buy these expensive ass products when you are literally a beginner. Like, I set a budget, I think of like $300, $400 to spend on makeup. And I wanted to buy more expensive makeup like Tarte and Fenty and all that, because I knew that it would blend seamlessly together. But do what makes sense to you and to your pockets. Don't be like everybody else. Be you, baby, because it's only one you. And if you don't be you, then who is? But you guys, thank you for tuning in with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was real brief, real quick. Just a little like life update for my girls and my guys, because I feel like I missed y'all. Thank you for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.